Alright, so I want to give a little bit more context on what exactly happened for the past year regarding this Tomboy person on Discord, who he is, what did he do, and how did it lead up to this point where I made a shit post about him not too long ago, and am now taking him time off my life to respond to his claims. Long story short, Tomboy is a guy on Discord who is completely obsessed with covering drama, especially if it involves me, Griffin, or several other YouTubers out there, which also happens to include Actman of all people. And basically what happened between me and him was, after I made that complete abortion of a video regarding the Discord drama revolving around Griffin Gaming, I found out that this Tomboy individual was working on a video on the drama as well. So what I decided to do was convince him not to do it, because I thought he was beating a dead horse, which it is. And Tomboy did not like that and resorted to planning on exposing me. Well, it's been over a year since then. A lot of other things happened later down the line, like Tomboy getting banned from so many servers, which he blames me for, threatening to sue me for defamation of character over petty squabble, me having 2 debates with him. Both are pretty sus since he tried justifying any sort of pedophilia / lolicon shit. He also is mostly responsible for how terrible the dark side of Griffin Gaming turned out, and tried gaslighting me about how he was one of the people that gave me criticisms regarding the video, but meanwhile he was the one that greenlit the video and had no problem with me uploading it. And I know this because I vaguely remember that Keems of Regret was the one giving me actual criticisms on the video, where he said I should cut out the entire section about morals, which, if you know Tomboy, he's pretty big on those. And speaking of Keems of Regret, him and Tomboy have had a history with each other too. Keems of Regret used to have a Discord server, but he ended up deleting it because of how arguments make the server unfun to be in. Tomboy thought he deleted the server because of him. He can believe what he wants, and it's not just Keems he had a history with. He's had history with a fuck ton of people in the course of over a year, which also includes quite a few YouTubers. The most recent thing that's happened with Tomboy is that a person named Vega posted evidence of him being groomed by Tomboy when he was 16 years old at the time, and Tomboy is in his mid-20s. This happened 2 years ago. Vega is 18 now, but a few days ago we got this information that he was groomed by Tomboy on Snapchat. Tomboy has had several days to disprove the evidence, but he never has, and is instead on complete damage control, like right now. So what I'm going to do is cover a stream that Psychonautic Therapy did where he was planning on covering the situation, but Tomboy decided to show up and have a talk with him. I am going to be responding to Tomboy's claims in this stream, disprove any lies he spreads, and destroy his career, which is me being polite since he had no career to begin with, but hey, it's been a year since he threatened to expose me, guys. Give him some time. He clearly has a life despite the fact he keeps bitching on the internet 24/7 about all of his problems on Discord, and continues to make empty threats towards literally everybody that disagrees with him. You might be wondering why I even bothered to respond to this since, you know, it's Tomboy. He's a walking L. Why am I responding to him? Because for over a year now, he's wanted to get something out there about how I'm some sort of psychotic piece of shit person that ruins everybody's lives, and so I feel like it would be appropriate to respond to those claims since he has made it somewhat public on my hubby's stream. So with that being said, let's dissect this shit. And I can't stress this enough, Tomboy's arguments on this stream are pain-inducing, so I would brace yourselves for this one. So sit back, relax, grab a drink and a snack, and let's play this absolute dog shit.
Okay, so we're obviously public right now, right?
No shit, we're on a stream.
Okay, you need to not do that.
Oh, I need
I'm
to.
telling you.
I need to not do that.
Yeah, I just love how Tomboy wants Psyche to stop the stream for this conversation. It's okay, Tomboy. We all know you're wrong and you don't want to admit it. You just want your statements to be kept secret so that nobody else can comment on it and prove you wrong, which probably wouldn't turn out great for you anyways since recording does exist.
Take no action against you. Yes.
I need to not. Why do I need to not do that, Tomboy?
Well, do you really want to try me?
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, bud, but if you really want to double down on suing the both of us over petty Discord drama, you better have the money and the patience to get the case even started, extradite me and Psyche to California, and take us to court. I'm sure that'll work out just fine.
No,
Question.
I want
Do
you.
you really want?
I want you to listen
take
for once in your goddamn life,
because
okay?
I will take this to a court of law, and you will literally not have a case because you're fucking.
I want you to listen for once in your goddamn life. For someone who's allegedly got all this fucking evidence.
You're going to fucking listen to me because
Oh, I'm gonna
literally
listen to
trying
you.
be nice to you, motherfucker.
We're not even a minute into this, and he's already super unhinged on a public stream. Like, Jesus Christ, he's mad. I thought he was unhinged with that entire rant he sent me in our DMs, but god damn.
I'm trying to avoid.
You've been
this,
trying to
getting
be
to
nice
a
for
legal
months now?
point.
Over a year now, actually. It's
Your
pretty pathetic.
bag of fucking boyfriend has done this to me twice.
And you
Literally.
didn't do shit to him
I got
either.
I got him to stop because I threatened to deplatform him.
So cute, Tomboy. You really want to spin it as if I got scared of you threatening to make a video on me, or whatever other threats you've given. No, if anything, I want you to go through with the video, and I want you to try and set up a court case. See what happens, because if you really think that all of this is going to go your way, you're completely delusional. A judge is not going to look at your quote-unquote evidence of petty Discord drama with a straight face. He will tell you to get the fuck out and stop being a petty little bitch. That's what's going to happen.
To ruin his
To
credibility.
deplatform, and you
Right, but I
didn't do
want
shit.
to do that, but I didn't want to do that. You want to know why? Because I believe in second chances, motherfucker.
That's pretty ironic coming from the guy that went behind my back to my hubby's DMs after we already settled the drama between us for the second time, and the only motive you had to go behind my back was that you didn't trust me. You straight up could have been honest with me from the get-go that you still had no trust for me, and I wouldn't have cared. You and I hung out on several occasions, and I even helped you for covering specific dramas on several occasions. But not once did you ever come clean that you still didn't trust me. You are literally the most fake motherfucker I've ever met.
And I gave
For someone who
your
apparently
bag
believed in
of a
second
boyfriend,
chances,
I gave him a second chance, and what did he do? He betrayed me. Right?
how did
he did that?
No,
again.
no,
He did
you,
it twice.
no, you didn't.
He
No,
did
he
it
didn't.
twice.
You betrayed.
Bro, he
if anything, you
my
betrayed him
face.
by going around
No,
his
no, no,
fucking back
He
to
my
come to me.
face. Yes, I went to you to warn you, and you had.
He sounds
plenty of
psychotic right
opportunity.
now, I know, because he's panicking. He's panicking over what the fuck we've been saying.
No, I really didn't. Okay, hold on, give me.
I just want to call out the bullshit about how Tomboy just wanted to warn Psyche about me. He's very obviously just trying to gaslight him into thinking in the exact same perspective as he does by projecting his history with me, and why exactly he doesn't like me.
Oh, you really don't give a fuck? The last hour plus of my stream begs to differ.
Well, I do care. I'm telling you right now, but I'm saying that there's something happening. All right, to me, and I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very nervous. But that isn't because of the situation. Right? I know what I did.
Yeah, we know, Tomboy. You groomed a 16-year-old and failed to defend yourself when we presented the evidence. You know full on well what you did.
Right. And I was trying to literally explain to you that I was lied to. Right? I was lied to about someone's age.
That's pretty much hearsay at this point, since you've had 4 days before this stream even popped up to find the evidence against Vega's claims, but never took the time to, and as of right now, since this video is being worked on, you still haven't found anything. So what can I say, Tomboy? You fucked yourself over right there.
And I have DMs to prove this, literally.
Okay, but if you have the proof, then why haven't you shown it from the past few days before this stream even started? You also still have yet to show us the evidence, like, right now.
And I was telling you for like the past hour or whatever you were saying.
And you
right?
never,
Maybe like 30 minutes
never, not
But
once
I
ever,
don't-
never,
don't
not once
have
ever
his
unblocked
fucking
me
old
and sent
username.
them to me through that whole
Because
hour. You just bitched in my chat.
Didn't you? I'm telling you, I don't.
Near,
have
you didn't
access-
send them
I
to
do
Near
not
either,
have
because he would have sent them to me right the fuck away.
I'm telling you, I do not have access to this. Why do I not have access to this? Because This is literally his old account, motherfucker. That's what I'm telling you.
Then it's your fault for not keeping receipts of that old account, especially if you were caught in a hypothetical situation where someone lied about their age before you sexted them. Really just comes off as an excuse for your actions.
Right? You know, he has a new one. His old one got deleted. It no longer exists. What do
Yeah,
you
that's
not
also a
understand?
good point. I didn't know she was underage. Isn't really a good fucking defense.
Yeah, it's not really a good defense that you got lied to. I know, right? That's fucking crazy. And then when you find out that this person is older and you reject them, right? Literally in the DMs after, this motherfucker said, "Oh, it's legal in my state," right?
Again, that's hearsay, and considering the fact that you've admitted that you have no problem to lying to people in the past, what makes you believe anybody's gonna believe you in this situation? Especially since Vega is the only one that has shown concrete evidence against you, and all you've done is spit out a bunch of hearsay.
And you know what I still did? I still rejected them.
Well,
And
you
I
know,
have DMs.
you know what, Tomboy? You're in the same server as Vega right now. Why don't you do yourself a favor and ping him so that you could maybe just possibly access the quote-unquote evidence you want to show?
What's his new account?
Vega. It's fucking Vega. Just ping him in the server. I don't know if he's online right now. I don't think he is. No, well, no, he is. He sounds like Herman Smith's dad.
Oh, look, you guys have literally my face as a fucking. So you have my face as a thumbnail.
Spreading your face on the internet is not a crime, especially since you were the one that decided to post it in someone's DMs. That's on you and the person that shared it. Both of you are at fault for sharing this information. And I want to drill this in as far in your dense skull as possible. But when someone's face is doxed, it's doxed. It's out there, and you have to cope with that. No matter how many times you want to say that people are doxing your face, blame no one but yourself and the person you DM'd it to. A face on the internet cannot be doxed multiple times. Learn to live with it, or just get off the internet entirely.
It's crazy because didn't you guys also do this in Spectrals with Griffin's face, who is doxed, right? That only you guys have access to.
Okay, Psyche was not even involved in that private server regarding Griffin, and as for Griffin's doxed face, he doesn't even care anymore. Even back when Bring Halo Back doxed Griffin's face on YouTube, he shrugged it off like it was nothing. I guarantee you Griffin knows full on well that his face is out there, and I doubt he even cares.
We're gonna like let everything out there.
What does that have to do with anything? It's your face that got doxed. I can use it.
Bro.
I didn't dox it.
So if I got a hold of your face, for instance, and I started
Then
saying, hey, this person
doesn't
is this,
matter. It does
I
not
don't
matter.
like
If you
them,
got a hold of
and
my
then I
face, then it
cherry-pick
got out
information.
there. From there.
You are leading people to be fighting somebody. Are you not self-aware? Are you retarded or something?
You're
Like,
spurging out, and
you-
I literally can't hear you, so neither can the stream.
Said, are you genuinely retarded or something?
No,
Like,
I'm pretty
do
sure
just
you
not
are.
understand? Yeah, look, and your chat is doing it right now, right? Your little fucking echo chamber.
My little echo chamber. Honey, I barely
Yeah,
know
you
half
got-
of them.
You literally said that this is not a court of law, but you guys are treating it like this. You guys are trying to persecute me.
Persecute you?
Literally.
No.
That's why you are on
I
a
brought up
public
fucking
platform
evidence.
showing this.
I brought up
You
evidence
are
that Vega
not the
brought up.
law.
Uh-huh.
You are literally
I'm not the
the
law.
bro.
This could have been
And you know
dealt.
what's gonna happen?
You could have
when I
just
take
moved
this
the
law,
fuck on.
right?
Dude, all Psyche is doing is reporting on evidence that got out there. That does not mean he is persecuting you. You need to quit acting like everywhere on the internet can be compared to any legal action, because it's not going to get you anywhere in this situation.
You're gonna regret it, and I genuinely mean that because I've been talking to lawyers, and you can make fun of me for
Been
that.
talking to
but it
lawyer.
Yeah, this shit is self-explanatory. He does know that even getting into contact with lawyers is expensive, right? I don't think lawyers even want to deal with his shit either, considering that this is just petty internet drama.
Oh, you just pulled
You
the
are literally
fucking
what's wrong
quantum.
with the internet.
You
You're
just
a
pulled
fucking-
the fucking quantum,
You
my
literally-
guy.
You literally just admitted that you do not care if you're spreading my docs,
Oh my
or
god.
if you are falsely
It's
accusing
not a-
me.
Tomboy,
You know
it's
what-
not a
the
crime
thing-
to spread your
Literally what
face.
this is literally what keeps
It's not a
motherfucker.
crime to spread your face, honey.
Keep our
I
dick.
don't know if you
Just listen to this guy. He is literally spurging the fuck out. It's insane. If this doesn't tell you that he's just completely unhinged, I don't know what will.
know that, but it ain't a crime.
Fucking cartoon. There, it's called what happened.
Also,
Are you fucking
shut up for
acting
5 seconds, Tomboy, please. Shut up for a second. $2 from Lucas. Why the fuck you trying to sound like Patrick Bateman? I have no idea. Okay, there.
And okay, can you? I don't care what your army of like 14-year-old fucking edgelords has to say. All right?
Neither. I don't. I'm reading a donation. I'm being nice to Lucas. Shut the fuck up.
I think this is the part where Tomboy forgot he was on the stream, and I love how he wants to generalize our fan base as if it's just filled with immature children. I mean, there are children involved in our fan base probably, but it should speak volumes that the people involved have more common sense than this guy does. Just look at Crosby. He's 14 years old, and he knows full on well that Tomboy is full of shit, and doesn't know what he's talking about. Crosby also happens to be very smart, and a pretty funny person overall. So, what does that say about Tomboy when people like Crosby are much more sensible than him? He's literally being outclassed by a 14-year-old.
Oh wow.
He
And
is
you guys are
unhinged as
so
fuck
nice
right now.
to other people. You guys, you know why I'm like this? It's because I am tired. I have been dealing with this motherfucker for a year.
It's the other way around, honey. You've had every opportunity to end this, but you kept perpetuating the drama even further because you can't cope with the fact that you're an idiotic spurg who can't take a punch.
It's crazy that he says this about me, but I have literally been trying to deal with him showing my face and falsely accusing, which he's done this before, right?
What exactly did I falsely accuse you of? Like, can we get an example of said false accusations, or are you just going to continue to throw a bunch of nothing?
If it's
falsely
a matter of
accusing
proof, I
how?
can literally show it.
Oh, you can literally show it, but you can't show it. You can
So
literally
he
show
false-
it, but you
no,
can't
I
show
can
it because
show
you
it.
don't have it.
Bro, have you ever heard of having evidence on hand or like fucking
You're
retarded,
cutting
or,
out
like,
again.
Okay. Have you ever heard of not having evidence on hand? You are literally like those people who ask for a source, and if they don't instantly fucking have it, you're like, whoa, I guess this guy must be fucking wrong.
You've had 4 days to come up with any sort of evidence before Psycho started to stream. If you are so confident that you're innocent, you wouldn't be on his stream spurging out, especially in this situation where you're being accused of grooming a 16-year-old. If I were in your shoes, I definitely want to come onto that stream with evidence on hand.
I never said you were
you
instantly
realize
wrong,
how
but you're spurging the fuck out over it when you could just easily try to go get it instead of panicking like you are. That does not tell me that you are sane at all in the situation.
To talk. No, you're gonna listen because you're new in the situation.
I'm gonna listen.
You can go. Yeah, you're gonna shut the fuck up and listen. You're gonna go talk to your boyfriend, and you're gonna say, "Hey."
No, I'm not.
You know,
You're talking to me right now, motherfucker. Deal with it.
yeah, and I'm talking to a bitch. I'm talking to a pussy who's pussy whipped. I knew you were pussy whipped or whatever the fuck you want to say when I literally told you that he had. These are people you can talk to. I literally told you who they were. Lightatron, right? I told you that he helped to dox his face, right? He facilitated it in his server. He didn't
You're
give a fuck.
really not
And he
doing a
also
good
used
job of
that.
making yourself seem
Literally,
sane at all
he
on this
literally-
stream. I
Okay,
just
do you
want
know
to
who
say.
Lightatron is? Do you know who Lightatron is?
You're
I'm asking
doing
you
it
a
again, Tomboy. Okay, focus on this situation right now with this, not
I am
Lightatron, not the past with Nier. This right now, okay?
I also should point out that I did not facilitate in doxing Lightatron's face at all. By the time Lightatron's face was in a previous server I owned, his face was already doxed. It cannot be doxed a second time. Lightatron was even in my server at one point, and he saw there was an emote in one of the servers that had his face on it. He asked politely if we could remove the emote in question. And we did. We removed the emote for him when he was in the server at the time. You can go ask him. He can confirm this. It's also funny how Lightatron is apparently the only person that matters to get information out of, but if someone happens to disagree with Tomboy or side with me in any capacity, that means they're a fanboy that can't be trusted. Cherry picking at its finest.
You guys are literally focusing on shit from a year ago.
Okay.
Where I can literally just prove it,
But
you guys
this right
don't.
now, you're talking
wanna
about
know why?
Lightatron, not Vega
wanna
in your
know-
DMs with him. That's not related to Lightatron in my eyes.
You want to know why you're on stream and publicly asking all of this? Said or want to not you want to embarrass myself? I really don't care. I'm trying to explain things to
there we
you
go.
as calmly as possible.
What about any of this has been you explaining things calmly? You've been constantly spurging out on Psycho's stream because of the situation that you brought yourself in. You also say that right after pointing out how he was doing this on a public stream. I know for a fact you only want this to be private so that you could potentially save face, but that wouldn't go your way either since Psycho could just record the VC if he were to make it private.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're not doing a
if
good
it
job
doesn't
of
come
it.
off that way, but I am frustrated, right? I want you to know that. I want to convey that, right? I'm frustrated. That's what I feel right now. I feel frustrated because
No
I didn't think you guys
shit.
would
It's
actually
kind of
gonna go through
obvious
with
you're
it.
pretty frustrated with the fact that you don't
Well,
like
I
what
don't
we've been
know.
doing.
You
Pretty
say
evident.
I'm a pedophile trying to hide shit. I say I'm getting slandered. I don't know.
Okay, motherfucker.
We'll find out which one is true.
You
That's all I have.
you really keep saying that evidence exists for months now, not just this stream, because you brought it up before, but you've never once provided it. Not once. Oh, and he muted. Sorry, guys. He muted himself. I guess he's busy.
One eternity later.
I know.
You do.
Need to chill because I'm pretty angry because if you
Okay,
do
well,
this
can I
in real
talk for
life,
5
we wouldn't
seconds?
be-
Can I talk
That's
without
right.
you interrupting
Really?
for a second, please?
You know what? I will give you the courtesy. I will let you speak.
What do you mean you're gonna give him the courtesy to speak? You are on his live stream. He has every right to speak when you're on his platform. I mean, shit, it's not like he can just mute you or anything.
Right.
Tell you.
It's it's not like
And
it's
then
my
I-
stream or my VC or anything, and I'm trying to
I
let
don't
you
really
talk.
care. Maybe be
Well, you did care enough to be on here, so maybe let me fucking speak. All right.
Because I literally explained to you why you are.
All right. So let me explain this then,
What
because it's
part do you not
relevant to
understand
that.
showing
Let me
all
explain
these
this because it's relevant to that.
right?
Then, if you
You don't
want
think
to
it's
take,
slander?
if you want to take the
But I
time
don't
to
think
find
you-
that evidence and show it, you have all the time in the world. Because this little stream is not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, it's not gonna hurt you like you
just
think it
doesn't
is.
matter that you guys are fucking psychotic people who I don't know have a history. Well, not really you because you're new to the whole crazy group.
I love how he's still spurging out about our fan base, even though Psycho just gave him a good deal to go look for evidence he needs to possibly exonerate him from the situation. I know what he wants, right? He's attention hungry, wants validation, right?
Right?
The whole crazy
And-
group says
Yeah,
literally
like,
every
how-
other motherfucker that I've ever interacted with has always said
Why
the
do
same
why do
about
you.
you.
Keep ignoring the people that I tell you about.
Says the guy that shrugs everybody that disagrees with him off as a fanboy or a retard. Like, shut the fuck up.
Why do you keep doing that? Right?
I
literally
didn't.
told you he false. You did. Did you go ask for clarification? Did you go ask these people
From
for
many other
clarification?
people, not specifically
No.
Lightatron, no.
So you didn't go ask. Right?
It's kind of funny how you only want Lightatron's word and anyone else that's ever interacted with you doesn't matter for some
Look,
reason.
I
Just
didn't
a
really
little
care
bit cherry
about his
picking.
part.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, because I didn't really. You know why he took priority? Because that was the recent example. Like the recent.
Oh, but
person
I'm
you
not a
was
recent
going after.
example of
wanna
interacting
know
with you and doesn't
why?
like you or
You
anything.
want to know?
Neither was BT an
I
example.
really don't know why. I
Neither
thought
was
you said
Keems
that
an
we-
example. None of them mattered ever.
Okay, I'm saying that because I literally hung out with fake as fuck people, which is what I'm saying about you guys.
That's some straight up projection right there. You are one of the most fakest people I've ever met. You always lie to people and have self-admittedly claimed to have no problem with lying to people. You went behind my back to gaslight one of my friends, and you and your little circle jerk keep perpetuating drama by sharing quote-unquote evidence in your server. You need to look in a mirror, my guy.
Officially, for the record, right? It's either that or you guys just don't do any fucking research, right? Like BT is a perfect example. I don't know if this nigga
BT is a
is just
perfect
living
example.
under a rock, or if he doesn't think like, hey, when somebody's getting accused, you remember how when Spark got accused of this, how many people actually went to him?
Oh
And we're
my
like, hey,
fucking god.
we heard-
Literally went to you, and you fucking started denying it. That's why this stream even exists.
What are you talking? How did I deny it?
What's this?
Where in the DMs?
You dumb
I literally-
motherfucker. Show me the rest of the DMs
Yeah.
then. You've had this
Yeah.
whole opportunity to do it.
No, 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 no.
No, of course you don't want to.
You said that you were willing to take. You said that I could take my time, right?
I meant
So,
the DMs with you and
you
Nier
guys-
just now
So
because
I'm-
you were
I'm
talking
re-
about that.
I'm not referring to that. I thought you were referring to something else. I thought you were
No.
referring to the Vegas shit.
Why are you beating around the bush? You clearly knew what Psycho was talking about, but you are willingly choosing not to listen. You're very desperate, Tomboy.
Because I said yes, I was, and
No,
you started
I
denying it
didn't
when Nier went to
acknowledge that.
you.
No,
Yes, he
I
did.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You said, "What's
"What
this?"
is this?" and I
Then-
wasn't sure what it was at first.
So you in my chat earlier said
know-
to show the rest of the DMs. I don't have them. Show them to me.
Okay, are you referring to Nier or are you referring to Vega?
I'm referring to Nier.
I'm referring to Vega. I'm not referring to Nier.
I know, but
referring to
I'm
Vega.
talking about an
I
entirely
also
different thing right
cannot-
now, because when
I also-
when Nier came to you with Vega's DMs, you started denying it. You said, "What's this?" You said, "There's more,"
No,
and I never
that's
saw the
not
more.
denying
Show me the
it.
more. Well, then show me the
Yes, I
more,
know
because
you
saying
want
"What's this?"
the
is not a
more.
good idea. That's not denying it. How the fuck?
Are you looking at your chat right now? Are you seeing like how many people in your fucking server are literally pinging me?
You're being asked to show evidence to defend yourself with, but your main priority is Psycho's chat making fun of you? Everyone, please laugh.
Every second, right? I've not been looking at my screen. Right?
Blame no one but
outside.
yourself for making yourself a fucking joke.
Dude, I literally don't fucking care about.
Then why are you on my
people
stream?
try to
And why are
ignore
you here?
You were just now bringing up the chat being toxic towards you, yet you have the gall to say that you don't care. Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to.
Why
explain
are
the-
you here?
I'm trying
Then-
to explain. The
No, you're not trying to
exception.
explain. You keep
I'm
saying
trying
I don't
to
care.
explain.
You keep saying
literally
you don't
just
care.
Cut me off. You literally just cut me off.
You've done
bro.
nothing but do that to me too as well this entire fucking time, because you've been a psychotic
Yes,
motherfucker.
because I am the accused who's being falsely accused, right?
Then go
Did
to
you not hear
Vega.
that?
Talk to Vega.
Vega's right here, so I mean, tell him, ping him.
I
I'll ping
told
him
you
too,
to fucking
right?
ping him. I told you to do
Why
that
can't
already.
You ping him too. What
Because-
does it hurt?
Because you're the one that needs the evidence from him, not fucking me.
Okay, but you don't care if you're incriminating someone unfairly.
Apparently you don't care to be incriminated if you don't talk to Vega.
Is
That's
that what
why
you're
I
saying?
said talk to Vega. He's the one that incriminated you. I'm just
Okay,
sharing
but-
it.
Okay, but like, if we had to quantify how much of a, like, how much time I have here before you falsely accuse me of anything, how much do I have? Would you
I'm
say?
not gonna say shit about you at all until I
You
see
already
more.
You already are though. Isn't this literally what Nier did to Griffin? Right? He insinuated a lot of shit and have a lot of evidence. Right?
It's
You-
kind
I
of
mean,
funny you
guys
bring
do.
that up
I'm
because
telling you,
everyone
I have
blames you for the entire
crazy.
reason why that video went to shit. The whole thing about
It's
morals,
crazy.
especially.
It's crazy that people.
It's
Are
crazy
you
that
talking about
everyone
Nier's
blames
video?
you for that video
are you
being
talking
shit.
about? What are you talking about? Are you okay? So you guys are just throwing me under the bus because you guys can't accept responsibility. Okay.
I mean, you're not the only reason that the video sucked, but you are a pretty big factor on it. You wanted me to make a bunch of moral arguments in that video, and when I did in the video, you greenlit it and wanted me to upload it.
So because last time he was blaming
I
not just
didn't-
me
I-
but also James.
Oh yeah,
He
no.
blamed me for the failure of the
I'm not
video,
denying
right?
that. This is just me
would-
phrasing shit
you-
right now. It's just my phrasing shit at the moment.
Why is Vega not responding?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Maybe you should figure that out. Maybe just a recommendation. So he's just posting my face with a cat gif, so he's not gonna respond. So are you gonna do anything about that, or am I just guilty? Because what an amazing core system you guys have.
Why should it be Psycho's responsibility to get Vega to respond? You are the one that is being accused. You go talk to him. He's your problem. It is not Psycho's fault for what Vega does.
Really?
Okay,
I
Tomboy,
think
you
you
want
should
me to
do
get a
that.
hold of Vega or not? Because I'm fucking trying to
Yes.
get a hold of
Get a
him.
hold of him. I'm streaming Avatar the last. Tell him, bro. He's literally.
Yes, I'm fucking talking to the motherfucker. That's in response to me, you dipshit.
I'm replying to what he's saying because he said, okay, he's saying he doesn't care because he's playing Last Airbender. To
No,
his
he didn't
friends,
say he didn't
streaming.
care. I asked him what he was doing.
He pretty
I said
much
if he
that.
was free.
He said, I'm streaming. What is more important than him accusing me and putting someone like me behind bars? I wonder. That's what I'm thinking behind.
I don't think Vega even knew Psycho was going to stream that night, so it's not really his responsibility to be on there for your convenience. You just need to have some patience.
I don't have DMs with him on this account. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to talk about the other one because I can literally look up a way to try to find to get it back.
I'm aware, Tomboy. I know your situation. I'm trying to text him.
So you just didn't care to like, I don't know, maybe, well, not stream any of it, right? Stream my personal shit, you know? Like, I don't know, like,
Why is he not allowed to stream it when we went to you and you didn't do anything about it? You've been given ample opportunity to show evidence against it and exonerate yourself, but since you didn't, Psycho decided to report on it, which he is allowed to do.
Oh no, you had plenty of opportunity to counter it in Nier's DMs, and that was days ago.
yeah,
So again,
it's called, I literally ignored you guys 3 months before.
no,
then
you didn't.
guys
You
sent
came
me
to my
that-
DMs 3 months before. That's why we're even fucking here.
I'm talking about since last time we talked, motherfucker, right? Last time we talked, you know, when you said we were cool and then you had that recording, you know,
Yeah.
that I even know about, right?
Oh,
I guess
poor
that's my
thing.
fault, trusting you, right? I guess that's my fault.
Poor fucking thing.
guess
I
that's my
recorded my
I
VC
guess
with you
if
after you went
I
around
guess-
years back. How dare I? Oh no, Mr. Receipts of my
Yeah,
receipts is
yeah,
angry I have
you know,
receipts.
Yeah, you know, I just went.
Poor
and I
thing.
don't know.
Woe is me. I have receipts of you.
I
Whoopty
literally
shit.
told you before that I was trying. Look, and you have literal kids in here saying, right? Chesel's a 14-year-old, right?
Your fucking point?
Tomboy, you need to stop focusing on the chat and focus on the situation you brought yourself into. You need to discuss with Psycho, not bitch about the chat making fun of you.
I don't know. Like, if I was to, let's say, have a compilation of
If
just,
you
like, all the
moved
shit
on
that-
from this, why are you here?
Bro.
You keep saying it. Just leave.
Because
This stream isn't gonna hurt you.
because-
It never
because I
really
got
would have. It was gonna be a fucking joke.
I saw it before. So it's a joke. So you think this is a joke? Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah, reporting evidence of you grooming a minor isn't exactly a joke, but the reason he said that was because he likes making fun of you, you're his lolcow, and he likes to take every opportunity to shit talk. That's what Psycho meant by the stream being a joke. He just worded it poorly.
Oh my god.
Are you like just okay? I'm going to.
Oh
go
my fucking
and
god.
try
We're not
to ruin this, bro. why
not
can't you
ruining
just
your
acknowledge
fucking
that?
life. You're
Why
ruining
can't you
yourself
fight
here. You're really
What are
doing
you
it to
talking
yourself.
about? Look. Vegas still hasn't replied. Where is Vega?
You're blaming me for Vega now. I can't help what Vega's doing. I asked
Dumb
him.
motherfucker. You know it's crazy because I'm hearing 16, but literally the last time I talked to Vega, he said he was 17. So there's already a lie I can prove once he actually responds. But where is he?
Yeah, we don't really have a reason to believe you when you claim Vega was 17 at the time you talked to him last, since you've literally shown no evidence whatsoever to prove it.
He's not here. So if you're talking about your case here and the case you're trying to make against me, you know, don't I have a right to a defense? I forgot. You are in a court of law. You're not a judge. You wouldn't know these things. Or you're not even really an expert for that matter.
You're not really an expert for a court of law either, seeing as how you're threatening to sue us over the pettiest Discord drama ever. Do you honestly think a judge is going to allow this to even be a case?
You know?
Are you, Mr. I'm going into psychology.
Well,
this stream
considering
really
that
wouldn't have
I-
hurt you if you would just hear me out
Well-
for 5 seconds. But you won't.
Why should I? You literally did not do this. You heard what I said, didn't give a fuck, and then you picked near side. Why? Because you're fucking pussy whip.
So you came into Psycho's stream to make some clarification, but you refused to hear him out. Great logic. Also, Psycho did not blindly take my side. It's because he went behind my back to gaslight him into thinking I'm some sort of psychopath. And it's also because I provided concrete proof of just how much of a manipulative piece of shit you are. Besides, Psycho was already skeptical of you after he recorded his private call with you.
Bro, literally.
I picked near
it's
Psychos
that
and Pussy Whip. No,
simple.
it's because I talked to
You
enough people
are
that
a
dealt with you.
fucking simp. Yeah, you talk to a lot of biased people. Did you
Oh,
actually
it's
ever talk
always
to
cherry picking
Colorado?
bias with you. It's
did-
only.
you literally-
But
you literally-
Lightatron's the
Yeah,
only one
you-
that matters here. It's
No,
only
I told
Lightatron's
you
word that you
Spark.
wanted me to go
I
to
told
in
you
this
Spark.
conversation.
I told you Spark 2, right?
Yeah, of course, because a grand total of 2 people is really going to make a difference when there's literally entire communities of different people that hate your guts and have perfectly valid reasons to. There's a reason why you're banned from so many servers, and before you say it's because of me, I only banned you from one server, which was Josh's. The reason you're banned from so many servers is because of how you keep perpetuating the drama wherever you go. Nobody wants to deal with your bullshit.
I literally told you about Spark. So that's two people.
So Vega said
and
the
then there's
account got
Griffin.
banned 7 months ago.
So there's
Okay?
Griffin. that he
Tomboy.
falsely accused.
Tomboy.
There's Spark shot.
Tomboy.
Okay, but what's his old username?
He said the account
What's
got
his old
banned
username?
7 months ago. I don't know.
That doesn't fucking help my case. What's his old username? I need that. Literally.
Why don't you get off your ass and ask him yourself, you dense cabbage?
Let me ask.
Oh, look, they're saying I'm grooming a 13-year-old. Wow, how very appropriate. I just love the civility in here,
I mean, you never denied it in my DMs, Tomboy.
right? It's not
Everybody
like you
loves
guys
the
are- I don't-
disability that you bring. Can't help it,
Yeah,
bro.
I know, right? I really don't give a fuck.
You keep telling yourself that, but you always bring it up. I wonder why, Tomboy.
If that's where you're trying
It's
to
the
get
same,
to.
he said.
Like, if I should care about what you guys are not going to judge me. Because
Tomboy.
You guys are
Tomboy. He
frankly
said
underneath
it's the same fucking username if you would listen instead of ranting.
I'm sorry, but I have a lot of frustration. as you
Clearly,
can see.
because it's very hard to talk to you at
I
all.
wonder why. I literally just explained why I feel this way. And did you process any of it, or like even hear what I told you?
Half
I
of it,
guess
no,
it's
because I'm
anecdotal,
trying
and
to
it
also
doesn't matter.
DM Vega on your behalf because you're a little bitch maid who can't do it yourself.
Damn, you really owned him there, Psyche.
Well, I don't see him. I'm to kill Tom.
I already DM'd him because again,
Bro,
little
he
bitch.
literally. I think this is crazy. This is crazy shit because literally when I told him no, that's gross, he literally was like, "Well, it's legal in my state, right?"
Once again, that's hearsay, because you have failed miserably to provide evidence that that's the case.
And I still had to reject him, right? It's gonna be crazy. What are you,
Giselle
gonna
has an
say then?
autistic spy server. I need proof of that one then, Tomboy, and if you don't have it, that's
Well, what's-
your fault.
So it's my fault, right?
Not
Okay.
keeping the evidence, mister. I have receipts of
So,
my receipts.
I
Never
keep
keeps
that-
evidence of when he wasn't a pedo.
I literally told you guys that I only keep receipts of shit that I feel.
No, you
is
never told
important
me
for-
that. You never once told me that.
Was he just about to go on a tangent about why he would keep receipts? Why didn't he fucking do it then? You keep contradicting yourself left and right, Tomboy.
Don't
So
do
what
that
did I
one.
tell you?
You never told
I
me
can
anything about that. I'm just making the joke of Mr. Receipts, who has Mr.
So his
has receipts of
old
his
name-
receipts.
So his old name is Vega hashtag 36 or yeah 3064. Okay. So I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to pull up our old DMs because I don't know if that's how Discord works. So if I pull them up,
My feeling when
it gives me
Tomboy
all
takes
the
random
info.
spammers on Discord seriously, pretty fucking much.
Bro, are you guys just like not fucking self-aware?
Yes, we're totally unself-aware about the fact you're taking spammers seriously. Tomboy, please grow up.
You're saying.
I mean,
Right.
nah,
'Cause if
not
you
when it
think-
comes to that.
Yeah, no, you are. You're fucking crazy. I'm gonna tell you that because that's how I feel, right? And you could go fuck yourself if you don't like it.
That's some big talk coming from a pedophile.
I mean, I've been saying the same thing to you ever since you came to
So,
my fucking DMs.
Brother
but you
Near
never
literally
could.
said slander, huh? I wonder what that means because that's something I'll always say to him.
Yeah, because your definition of slander is flawed. Nothing about what we did in previous servers was defamatory. We made memes about you, and we spread your face, which is not a crime. Just deal with it.
And like I have DMs of this, so it's almost like this is a petty rivalry or something. Like
It's
somebody-
almost like it came full circle.
ego is
You know,
hurt. Yeah, that's another thing I heard too, right? You guys are so fucking desperate for my validation. To literally
your
prove that I'm a piece of
validation? No,
shit.
you're just the
But
joke that keeps on
yeah,
giving to me, Tomboy.
You literally want to drag me down to your level.
Oh no, Tomboy, you can stay in your lane. We're just gonna keep taking the piss out of you for how much you spurg out all the time.
Right?
Drag
you
me
wanna be
down.
like,
No,
oh,
you are far
look,
below
I am-
anyone else's level. That's why you're the
am-
joke that
I'm
keeps
just
on
as-
fucking giving.
What are you talking about? Or up until this point, it has been me enjoying myself, right? And even then, I didn't really enjoy it when you guys were, when you had your.
Then why did you
uh,
even come to me
Ian
to begin
boyfriend,
with?
right?
Why
if I
did you
may
even
speak
come to
so
me to begin with if you
I
were just
don't
enjoying
say-
yourself?
Because I tried to warn you. Did I not tell you this before? I literally told you that I tried to warn you.
But what did I do to you to warrant the fact that you tried to warn my hubby about me? We've hung out in VC on several occasions with zero issues, yet conveniently out of nowhere you came to his DMs for no reason other than I somehow betrayed your trust. Like, I don't know what you expected out of this. You are the reason you're stuck in this situation. Blame no one but yourself for the fact that Psycho has made 3 streams about you. Now 4 as of recording this video.
About him.
No,
right?
you weren't trying
so
to
you're
warn me
choosing
of
to-
shit.
So you're literally so if we go back into your VC that you streamed, right?
Which I know
It's
very
not gonna say that
well.
at all.
I
So you know
never
it very
said
well.
you're not saying you tried to warn me. I'm saying you're
Whoa,
bullshitting.
whoa, whoa. Wait, why are you trying to backpedal now?
No, I said you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting
So
on
you
the
said-
warning me.
I literally told you why I was lying, right? I literally told you that I lied to you because I didn't
You
know
also
if I
said you were
was-
okay with lying to people too, so why the fuck should I care what you have to
and I
say?
also said- yeah, because you want to know why? Because of my experience with Nier.
Your subjective experience with me is not an excuse to start lying to people and admitting to it. You really think people are gonna take your word for it when you admit to shit like this? You're a lot more delusional than I anticipated.
If you wanna
Oh,
be
my
really
experience with
honest.
Nier. Your subjective
Yeah, I
experience
know,
with Nier
right.
again, oh poor thing.
Experience, and then what about the subjective experience of Spark or Lida, right?
And what about everyone else's experience with you that you automatically discredit as being biased?
What about Griffin, motherfucker?
It's cherry
What about
picking.
Griffin?
What about
the
Griffin? He's
biggest
not even
one?
Nier's friend.
So
He
you
never
have-
was.
So this nigga is on Keemstar levels of falsely accusing people, right?
God forbid we showed evidence that goes against you and you've failed numerous times to disprove it. If that's what makes me comparable to Keemstar, then damn, go off, sis.
And Nier has
Keemstar
a-
levels of falsely
he's
accusing. It's
acknowledged
pretty
this, right?
fucking bold
Yeah.
of a statement. You're acting like everything Nier's ever done has been some hit piece that everyone knows, and is like,
Does
you
it-
know,
does-
torn
does it
their
really
image down irreparably. That's not the
Does it really
case.
have to be, right? Does it really have to be if you have
Yes, it
malicious
does. If you're gonna
intent?
say it's Keemstar levels, you idiots.
If you're doing it with, so why is the purpose of him doing it, right? Because I see him on a public platform. He talks about this, right? Well, he had other people too before, right? So he did that with Spark.
I talked to Nier about that. I'm not speaking on his entire behalf about this. You're talking to me about what's happening right fucking now, you dumbass. And he muted himself again. Him saying Griffin was my friend is beyond dumb. It's retarded.
Yeah, Griffin and I were never friends. Like, I'll show up on his streams occasionally and I'll DM him on Discord once in a blue moon, but we were never friends. I don't know where Tomboy got that from, and also later down the line, he called Griffin one of my victims. Yeah, buddy. I'm sure Griffin will take that very seriously.
Trying to even just call him the fuck down. But no.
It's absolutely insane that you say that because I tried to work things out with Nier, right? Literally before, and what would
No, you never
would
did. You
literally-
came to me around his fucking back after you worked things out to warn
about
me
you.
when you
See,
already
me and
resolved
him-
the situation.
Okay, are you done?
Imagine being this petty to the point that you have to ask if they're done speaking when you are the guy that is so incredibly desperate to say your piece about how you're somehow the victim and will always go on rambles about literally anything that has to do with me. How is this man? Genuinely, how does a person like Tomboy exist? But I guess I'm just going to stop right there because the sheer scale of Tomboy's autism is getting to me and I need a break from it. If you guys want to see the rest of the stream, I will link it in the description. This whole drama honestly was pretty stupid, and knowing Tomboy, it's probably not going to end anytime soon, unless if, you know, he deletes Discord. Honestly, I think that's the best solution for him considering everything that has led up to this point. Also, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering where I've been for a while. A lot of the reasons why I've been gone are kind of personal, but short rundown of it is, I moved to a new house, I got my driver's license, and I'm applying for some jobs right now. I don't know how frequently I'll be able to work on YouTube videos, depending on any topics out there I can cover, but I'll try my best. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe because I need clout.